Hey Capricorns, it's Sunny, and this is your monthly for June 2016. Hopefully you guys can have an awesome month. Keep in mind that these are just general readings, and I may not talk about your situation nor make sense. You will be okay. I suggest that you listen to your rising, your moon, and your sun sign because those signs may resonate more with you during this time. And if you were like, oh, okay, 2 cards popping out. So many of you may be finding that you are moving on from someone who meant a lot to you. Okay, so spiritual union and moving on. So you, honey, speaks for itself. What was I saying? If you would like a personal in-depth reading with me, please check out my website, which is www.thesunnyglow.com. And currently I have a special going on, so yeah. But really interesting because as soon as I decided to read Capricorn monthly, it started raining even harder. So this lets me know that many of you are going through a breakthrough, or there's some sort of releasing, washing away energy for you guys for June. But let's see, important message for Capricorns for June 2016. I'm picking up that you guys, you want to get rescued, whether this is spiritually or just in general. Like you want someone to save you, or maybe you just kind of want to save yourself from a situation. I feel that many of you, there's a sense of trusting, whether your trust is being rebuilt or your trust is just wilting away. Love begins. Really interesting because I wanted to talk about love, but I was like, nah. Okay, so many of you may find some love in the month of June, or maybe you're appreciating and loving yourself, or I feel like with this, like you're starting a new foundation in new waters. I'm hearing maybe you're connecting with the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This would be their sun, their moon, and their rising. Or you are relocating, or you're thinking about relocating, and passion, I'm hearing, is being ignited. Card on the bottom, solitude. So some of you may want to spend some time to yourself to think and reflect about what's really going on. Many of you, you're trying to gain knowledge and wisdom through certain situations. Just give it time. The angels, they're saying give it time. Okay, I am doing Celtic cross reading, and I'm also reading reversals. June 2016 for Capricorns. June 2016 for Capricorns. Many of you, I'm picking up a sense of you are being guided. Some of you may feel at a crossroads with certain situation within your life. I do feel like you are going to go through some changes. I saw a big number 5. The angels are talking about releasing karmic cords, debt, just, seeing things for what they are. Okay, I'm going to do that too. Interesting. My cards are very clever today. Okay. Card on the bottom with the sun in reverse. I do feel like many of you, there may be a lack of clarity, or you're suffering from something that was, I'm hearing some of you, like there may have been some puppy love, or you felt as if you were in puppy love, especially if your relationship has been weird. But I just feel like you guys, some of you either you aren't appreciating your growth, or you aren't appreciating your blessings during this time. I just feel like a spirit keeps looking at me, and it's kind of throwing me off. Okay, what was I saying? You may be so focused on the things that you lack, and this is actually ignoring your blessings. This card is normally about clarity and not letting your true self shine through, which may be the case for some of you. With the solitude card, maybe you just want to be shelled in and you just want to be to yourself. Really interesting because I just now talked about that spirit. Sorry for going off track, but he said, I'm an angel, don't worry. So that touched me for some reason, because I was like, why are you here? Some of you are definitely being protected by white light. So if you've been feeling, upset and depressed, but out of nowhere, like, you get this energy to move forward, or this energy to break through this stagnation, just know that beautiful angels are surrounding you, and they want you to feel very good about yourself. Your inner child definitely wants to come through, your innocence, and your true self wants to come through in order for you to obtain your true purpose. That was a beautiful message, and I do appreciate that. The challenge for you guys. Honestly, some of you trusting your intuition. For some of you, with this, I'm just picking up more of you are cautious with mystery, secrets. I feel like if something does not settle right with you, you want to figure it out, whether you're snooping or you're asking other psychics or you're praying about it. I just feel with this, I feel like you're too nosy, you're too curious, because you may discover, the angels, they're saying, if you don't know about something yet, it's not time for you to, because your judgment may be a bit weird, or you're going to discover something that comes off wrong. This is what I'm hearing. I feel like some of you may not be paying attention to your fruits of labor. Like, you may not be thankful for, your journey and how far you came. Like I said, you're just still focused on what you do not have. I feel like for some of you, like, you may take for granted, like, your intuition or your womanly instincts. I'm hearing some of you may take that for granted, because you may be like, oh, I have this feeling something's not right. Like, I know when something's not right. And I feel like some of you, like, you seriously may take that for granted, because you're like, something bad is always happening, or like, why can't good things happen to me, or why can't good things last forever, is what I'm hearing for some of you. Don't say this. Don't, because I feel like your God and your angels may be petty, and they may be like, okay, you don't want your intuition, you don't want your womanly instincts, cut that shit off. You ain't gonna discover nothing no more. So, be aware of all of that. I do feel like internet communication may be kind of weird for some. Technology may be a bit weird, especially through text. Like, if you want to know how somebody feels, talk to them in person or talk to them over the phone, because I'm picking up you're going to misread something, and you may misread someone in person. But I feel like misreading somebody in person is applying to 30% of my Capricorns, especially if you, something about Mars. I don't know what. I think Mars is in retrograde. I think. And Mars is affecting some people. So if you know your chart, and if Mars is affecting you, just know that your judgment on people may be kind of weird. Okay. Also, to me, the High Priestess is a representation of Pisces. So you may have some issues with the Pisces, or someone who's coming off really shady. Like, maybe people just seem shady to you, and you're just like, whatever. I feel like some of you, like, you're going to be very quick to discovering people's shady side, their dark side. their bad side, and I feel like this may be causing for you to overlook their good side. So that may be kind of weird. I'm picking up also that there may be some issues with elder women during this time, especially if they like come from a religious background. Maybe this person is trying to tell you what to do with your life, or they're trying to get you to join something. Maybe they want you to be more ladylike, or like more, maybe if you're from the Christian background. I feel like there's something dealing with religious with this woman, and they either maybe like they want you to get married, especially if you're pregnant or you have kids, or they want you to get baptized, they want you to become a Christian. It's something about a religious woman that wants you to be just like them, and that may be kind of weird. I feel like this person is coming to you with news, but it's like ignoring news. Like, sorry, annoying. I know I said that funny, but whatever. So yeah, very interesting message with that. I do feel for the month of May, you had a lot of cards popping out for May. May was a bit of an up and down month. I feel like many of you felt just very, I'm picking up locked. You may have felt stuck, unsure, blinded, confused, and hurt, but you did receive a lot of blessings within the month of May, and you were fairly happy for the most part. I do feel like with this card, many of you were more aware of things. You were more aware of your surrounding. Some of you may have been just in your head a lot. You were definitely in your head a lot in the month of May. Trying to feel fantasies, trying to escape reality through greed, selfishness. Some of you, like, you may have been drinking, maybe going out partying more within certain areas of May. But I feel like May also was like a really big wake-up call for a lot of you. For the crowning energy, I feel like with this, you're waiting. Like, there's a lot of waiting for June, or you aren't really seeing the potential in something, or you're just too busy focusing on what you don't have, what's taking too long, what you're waiting for. And that may cause some problems for you, to be honest. It may cause for you to have a lot of bottled up energy, and it may cause for you to like really explode on people. I feel like you are getting signs saying, be patient, my love, be patient, beautiful, be patient, handsome. But you're just like, no, I want it now, I want it stacked. Like, what are we waiting for? I do feel like June is going to be a beautiful time for you to let go of your ego, let go of your greed, and to really mature, to be honest. Like, most definitely. And I feel like once you do this, whatever it is that you're waiting on will come to you. I feel like some of you definitely need to let something go in order for it to come back, or like you just need to give it to your God and your angels, because either you or a situation needs improvement. Things that aren't working out right now, they aren't, or if they haven't worked out in the past, just know that it's for a reason. You know, it's seriously for a reason. I do feel that some of you are going to gain some rewards in the month of June. Whether this is more stability, more income, you're feeling more secured, like mentally. But something is definitely coming in. But you do need to be cautious of you just rushing with shit, Capricorns. The angels, I heard, honored. Like, feel honored of where you are right now, or feel honored for the things that you've overcome and things that you accomplished. I'm sorry, I cannot talk. Like, I'm about to die because I'm hella tired. I feel like some of you, like, you may get sick and you may have to go to a doctor for medicine. I feel like many of you, like, you may need glasses or get your eyes checked. You may be doing some gardening as well. You may be doing a lot of cleaning. Like you're paying more attention to the head of things, like the surface of things. So maybe you're paying attention to your skin, you're paying more attention to your hair, you're paying more attention to like the way that you dress, the way your garden looks, the way your car looks, because I feel like something wants to be spotless. The angels, they're also saying packing up and leaving. So that's really interesting, and that can go either way, like maybe for a relationship, or maybe you're literally locating, like relocating. For your mindset, you have 2 cards popped out, 2 cup cards. So I feel like many of you, there's going to be some sort of emotional stability, emotional happiness, but I do feel that you guys, you must honor and love yourself is truly what I'm picking up the most with this card. I feel like you guys need to be generous, or there needs to be an even trade of generosity, to be honest. So if you are overdoing yourself, whether it's you're doing too much for somebody or you're working a lot, do find time for your personal life. There needs to be a balance, and I see that you guys will be more aware of this, or you were aware of this in the month of May. Some of you, you may be receiving some love, especially with the love begins card. Definitely some love is going to come through for some of you. They may be a water sign. I did say a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This may be their sun, their moon, and their rising. But some of you, you may have some issues, like I said, with a Pisces. So I guess it just truly depends. I feel like, honestly, as well, with your mindset, some of you, like, you may be a bit obsessive over things. Some of you, you may be more, like, cleanly, like a clean freak. Some of you, like, you just want things to go your way. So once again, with this whole ego trip, be careful about that. But I do feel that you guys are going to be more loving. You're going to be more accepting of things, more considerate for the most part. Or you're seeing that somebody else is more considerate of you. I'm picking up that someone is going to see you as a prize, or you're going to see someone as a prize. But I'm picking up for my Capricorn women, like somebody is going to treat you as a prize. So that's really interesting, especially if you have some Pisces in your chart, or you are very, very intuitive. So because the angels are like, Pisces, talk about Pisces, or maybe you're finding something with the Pisces. It may be kind of weird, I don't know, it just depends. I do feel that you guys just need to calm down mentally, because I do see where you are going to be able to have a lot of wishes granted, but be mindful of what it is that you wish for. Cancer's got the same concept, so that's very interesting. I do feel that some of you, I'm picking up on like a sweet soul, or you're going to receive a lot of praises, and that's really going to help you through tough times. The foundation. So many of you, you are going to be learning during this time. Just know that things, you know, it takes time for situations to grow. I do feel that a beautiful offer is being made. Let me look at something. So you guys are honestly going to receive emotional stability and maybe financial stability or security within the month of June. But like I said, please be patient with stuff, because the Knight of Pentacles is us, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. As you can see, I like to call this the farmer's card, because there's no crops right here. Okay, and I feel like you guys, you're really interesting, because I talked about a garden earlier. You're planting your seeds, you're waiting for them to grow. So I feel like June is going to be, okay, you already planted and you started your garden in May, now it's time for you to just go with the process. Make sure you water things properly. Make sure you take care. I'm picking up that June is going to be a very high maintenance month, and you can take it how you want to, whether it's with your appearance or with building back something. And I'm picking up that this is more of like physical things, like financial. So that's really interesting. And as I look at the layout, Capricorns, you're going to be fine. So don't worry about anything. I do feel like financial abundance is going to come mid to late June. So seriously, don't even worry about it. The things that you are planning right now, or the things that you have planned in May, just know that you will see great results. Especially with the crowning energy of the Seven of Pentacles, things are blossoming. Blessings are working behind the scenes. Some of you, like, you may not be paying attention to it because you aren't getting it in the time frame that you want. Don't be a selfish billy goat. Okay? The advice with this, I feel like you guys, you do need to be careful of how you're coming off. Everybody has been hurt. Everybody has been upset. And it's okay. There may be some trust issues with certain people or situations, or maybe you are afraid of trying new things because you don't want to fail or look dumb. I do feel like some of you, like, you may be taking, like, you may be listening to the gossip, or you're listening to what people have to say to you, because I do feel like you may get some backlash, or you have to live up to people's expectations or your own expectations, and you may feel very ragged. This is actually looking at the Six of it's looking at the Six of Cups. So I do feel like many of you, like, you may feel very ragged with children, or you feel ragged by the past, like you've been hurt and conflicted by the past, but it's the past. Don't let the past affect you and harm you and hurt you. Grow from it, learn from it, stay within the present in order for you to build a beautiful future. Because you trying to relive the past, you trying to change or relive what could have happened or what was, it isn't going to do anything but hurt you. But when it comes to children, I do feel like a lot of my Capricorns, you are single mothers and fathers, and you're really doing a lot on your own. I do feel like you guys are going to receive some help. You're going to have a lot of beautiful angels around you, so just know that you are protected, and your angels are not going to let anything bad happen to you, as long as you don't let anything bad happen to yourself. If you give up, and if you surrender, and if you're like, fuck it, I don't care no more, then they're just going to be like, okay, you don't care, we kind of don't care, so sorry. But I do feel that, honestly, with this, the Nine of Wands as well, you guys are going to have to continue to, do things on your own. You're going to have to continue to fight very hard and, do the battle. Some of you, I'm picking up, you're going to relive something. So there may be some issues of the past coming back, which is why you may be thinking about the past, rather this is a lover or a situation. But I feel like you are going to have the knowledge, because I'm picking up like great knowledge. Like, okay, I've been through this before. Let me have different actions is what I'm picking up, especially with me talking about knowledge earlier with the solitude. So many of you, like, you have reflected upon things. I do feel like a certain relationship is going to come back, since the angels, they want me to talk about it, since the spiritual union and the moving on cards kind of popped up. So you may be in a situation where somebody from the past is coming back, but you may be like, look, you hurt me, I'm done. So I mean, it is what it is. But I feel like many of you are going to come out a warrior. External influence, definitely change. Your divine God and angels are saying something new, cut the cord, something new. The angels, they keep talking about relive. Maybe you need to relive your life. You need to enjoy life, but you don't have to enjoy life through partying or gambling. Like, maybe like enjoy life with family and genuine people that really love you and care about you. But I do feel like many of you, like, there's a sense of movement. There's a sense of starting something new, or getting, I'm picking up a second chance for some of you, so I guess it just depends. Also, an external influence may be a Scorpio, and this may be their sun, their moon, and or their rising. I feel like there's a weird energy with the Scorpio, a lot of lessons learned with the Scorpio. I feel like communication with the Scorpio is going to be kind of weird and just annoying as fuck. But I feel that you guys are going to have to work together to make things possible. If you guys have ties together some way, somehow. I feel like you are going to gain victory. Yeah, you are going to gain victory if you have situation with the Scorpio. Hopes and fears. I feel like many of you, like, you are afraid of not coping with things. So some of you, you're definitely going back between the past and the present and the future. Like, you're really thinking about all three stages right now. Maybe some of you, you're really thinking about the past too much, or you're thinking about the future too much. It just depends. I feel like some of you, like, you are afraid of not having enough, whether this is money or time or patience. Like, you are afraid of not meeting quota for some. I do feel like there may be some traveling delays, only if you let it. I'm picking up that distance. For some reason, distance is playing a part in your fears. Maybe you're moving a long distance, or you are in a long distance relationship and you don't trust the person. I also feel that, like, some of you definitely need to release. What's holding you back? What's holding you back? Ask yourself, what is holding me back? And give yourself a very honest answer. And once you do that, release what's holding you back. Honestly. The near future. I like how you started as a knight and you're ending as a king, regardless if you're female or male. You guys, your hard work is going to get paid off. Just know you're going to be fine. I'm picking up, like, new scenery for some. I'm picking up higher cost of living. So maybe bills are more, but I'm picking up that you're not worried. You're like, okay, I may be struggling, but I have the money, or you have the confidence to make it happen. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I'm making it happen. I'm hearing, I keep picking up, like, beautiful scenery. Many of you, you are going to find a legit soulmate. Or someone is willing to work with you, like maybe business partners, or someone is upgrading themselves for you, or you're doing this for someone else. Some of you, you may have dealings with other earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, and this may be their sun, their moon, and or their rising. I do feel that you guys need to be cautious of someone walking all over each other and kind of abusing the relationship, to be honest, especially if you're dealing with another earth sign. Yeah, a lot of confusion. And like I said, this may be, I don't know if I said it, but this may be their sun, their moon, and or their rising. There needs to set boundaries with this individual. I'm picking up that this is, both of you are very dominant. Whether it's female, female, male, male, or just a dominant female and male. I mean, you can do what you want with it, but just please make sure that somebody isn't running off top of somebody else. But many of you in the near future, you're going to be able to relax and like just have your feet up and just be like, I worked hard, so it's time for me to relax. I do feel like some of you may go on vacation fairly soon, maybe within the month of July. From July to September, I see that you're going to go on vacation to somewhere that is involving yellow. So either it's really, really sunny, really tropical. The sand is like a really pretty, like brownish yellow, or like the sunset is like a beautiful yellow. You have a lot of yellow and blues. This lets me know this month also involves communication and seeing brightness. Really connecting with your inner child and finding inner peace and happiness and allowing for that to irradiate throughout your bloodstream, honestly. But the outcome of June, let me move shit out the way. And this is how you're going to view June. I feel like with this, many of you are putting it into fake feelings, fake friends, false relationships, false thoughts of love. You're putting an end to gossip. I'm hearing, if you are not on my team, or if you don't have my back, then I don't need you. If you disagree with me, then I don't need you. Kind of be aware of this, because I do feel that your ego is kind of coming through. I feel like many of you are going to be aware of who's talking bad about you, and some of you, like, that may hurt you for real. I also feel like for some of you, there may be issues with you being open-minded and seeing the bigger picture. You may be so focused on paying attention to the details during this time that you may miss out on beautiful opportunities of happiness and having fun. So don't let you focusing so much on the details and you being a Debbie Downer or just in your feelings all the time distract you from legit happiness. I do feel that an offer is trying to become apparent to you, but some of you may be like, it's like, oh, I already know how this is going to be, so I don't want to accept it. Be cautious of this. Be cautious of this, because I'm picking up that you guys, there's something that you need to go through, and you can take it how you want to. This may be like relationship. Oh Lord, honey, let me turn it down. It may be relationship, travel. I feel like something is being offered to you, but you guys are just going to just focus on just you may be like, oh, I don't have enough room, like I already have enough on my plate. Adding new things into your life may be difficult, but I'm hearing from your divine God and angels, it may be worth it. Trying something new for some of you, only if you feel it in your gut, and if you're getting signs of, okay, try this out. Like, please, honey, if you just get signs and feelings like this is right, then something new and adding something new into the equation and just really kind of pushing yourself may be good for you, but just know that you need to find that balance within rest and play, or personal and business. There needs to be a balance within things that's going on within your life. I feel like for some of you, like, you're going to be kind of unhappy in early June. Like, you're just dissatisfied with stuff, but I mean, it is what it is. Just know that beautiful blessings are trying to come into your life, and beautiful healing is trying to come in as well. I'm hearing you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, to be honest. You should plan things out a little bit more, but I'm picking up that things are falling into place. Finish things out first before you take on new things. So this may be why I felt like weird energy with the Four of Cups and like adding something new. So please finish up, you know, projects or relationships, or you're trying to get into a new one. Like, just do what you have to do. Your spirit will let you know if you can accept something new. Like I said, your gut is honestly going to tell you. I'm picking up honestly new beginnings, especially with the Star and the Fool card. June is, you know, going to be a nice month. I feel like it is. New territory, new blessings. I feel okay. I heard also overlooking. Be aware of you overlooking your blessings, because you're paying more attention to like looking nice, or you may become kind of snobby to some people, or you feel like people are being snobby with you. June seems very interesting. For real, I feel like it does. But let's see. Important message for my Capricorns for June 2016. 3 cards. June 2016 for Capricorns. June 2016 for Capricorns. Ooh, okay, so 3 cards actually popped out. Okay. Deception and envy. Please be aware of this energy. Okay, I'm gonna say this really interesting because my angels wanted me to pull out 6 cards, but I was like, no, I ain't got time. So 6 cards it is. But yeah, with envious and deception and envy, you guys are going to be aware of messages and the truth, especially with the High Priestess card. And like, you may feel like people are being snobby, or you are being snobby. So that's really weird. Just know that truth will come to the light for some of you. So that's very interesting. Intuition. Some of you may have a hard time listening to your intuition, but I feel like you need to separate intuition from ego, because your ego may be trying to tell you what you need to do. Okay, so just be cautious about that. But I feel like your intuition is going to be very, very strong, and you may be able to look into a lot of things. Emotional withdrawal. Some of you are going to have to move away from something or someone. Some of you definitely may need to go to the beach to go through like a spiritual awakening, or to release burdens, because I'm picking up that beach water is going to be very calming and healing. June 2016 for Capricorns. June 2016 for Capricorns. 3 cards. Patience and planning. Just know that with patience, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, you will receive beautiful things, and make sure that you plan. Patience. Big message with patience. And with the garden, like her flower. That's beautiful. So beautiful things are trying to come through. Just know that it takes time. I'm also hearing the angels are saying it takes 2. I don't know why. Maybe it takes 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months for you to see results. 2 years possibility. Light. There's a beautiful light at the end of the tunnel waiting for you. Really big message with all these 6 cards. So a lot of things that you guys are going to have to be aware of in the month of June. But I mean, at the end of the day, you guys are receiving growth and big messages from your divine God and angels. Just like that little angel said, I'm an angel. You know, I come in peace. I won't hurt you. So trust in your angels and your God, because they really love you. Love yourself. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading. Good luck with everything. And I will see you guys for mid-June. Bye.